Hello everybody and welcome back to Marvel Rivals. In this one we're going to be going over Black Panther. This guy can be a dashing menace in the right hands, so let's just go over him. Black Panther's main attack is called Vibranium Claws. Slice Vibranium Claws forward. This attack is pretty self-explanatory. Black Panther claws forward, dealing a decent amount of damage. Note, just like most melee abilities in this game, you don't have to be very good at aiming in order to hit someone. As you can see, you can be standing pretty far away, looking not quite in the right direction, and still be hitting people. You can look elsewhere slightly if you need to. Black Panther's passive ability is called Panther's Cunning. Deal higher damage when at low health. You can tell this is activated when he starts glowing a little bit purple. Once he gets into the red phase, you can see he does a decent amount more damage. I wouldn't consider running around at low health constantly just to get this damage boost. It's more of a buff while you're in a team fight to just help you secure kills. Black Panther's alternate fire is called Spear Toss. Toss a Vibranium energy spear forward, creating a Vibranium force field and attaching a Vibranium mark to enemies in its radius. This is one of Black Panther's main abilities, and as you can see when you press the button, he throws a spear. The spear creates a big bubble. Any enemies hit with the bubble, an icon appears above their head for a little bit of time. Note that hitting an enemy directly does not do any more damage than getting hit with the bubble. So while you can be precise to hit a specific enemy, you don't need to, and you might want to prioritize hitting in between multiple enemies just so you can get damage across the board. And as you can see, there's this new little icon above their head that kind of looks like Black Panther's necklace. This is the Vibranium mark. It lasts for a few seconds, and we'll get into what it does in a later ability. All you need to know is this is an important ability for now. Black Panther's next ability is called Subtle Step. Hold the jump button to run on a wall, perform a jump after detaching from the wall. This is a 2-for-1 ability where Black Panther can run up walls. If you detach from the wall, you can do a double jump. It's pretty self-explanatory. However, it's a pretty good movement ability for getting vertical distance and then getting horizontal distance once you get that vertical distance. Black Panther's next ability is called Spinning Kick. Spiral forward and attach a Vibranium mark to enemies hit. This is also a pretty self-explanatory ability. You press the button and Black Panther does a fancy kick forward. Note that this does not take enemies with you. It is kind of like a dash and pass through, so you can hit multiple enemies if they're standing close enough together or in a line. This also applies a Vibranium mark. Again, we will get to that, I promise. And this is where it all comes together. His next ability, Spirit Rend. Lunge forward and deal damage to enemies. Vibranium mark produces bonus health and refreshes the ability. So, you press the button and he does a dash forward, passing through anyone hit. Not the coolest ability ever, I'll admit it. However, if anyone you hit has the Vibranium mark on them, you will pass through them, gain bonus health, and then refresh the ability. This is what I meant when I said at the beginning, Black Panther can be a dashing menace in the right hands. This ability is his core ability. Without it, he would be pretty useless. I'm not gonna lie. This is a character that a lot of people will say isn't good. And to be fair, he is very situational at best. If you cannot hit this ability and combo it with all your other abilities, Black Panther is a sitting duck in the water. He can't do anything without his dashes. So here's a little combo I came up with that seems to work for me a decent amount of times. You throw the spear to initiate, dash in, hitting them so you make sure to refresh the dash. You can turn around and either dash at them again if they're low enough, or you can hit them with your spin kick ability and then dash through them one more time. This probably isn't the most efficient way, but it's the most guaranteed way that I end up getting, just because with Black Panther, you need a way to escape after you assassinate someone, and the dash is a decent way to do it, but the dash is also the main way you're killing people. With this way, it just kind of guarantees that you'll always have some form of dash to get out. I'll just warn you right now, I am not a good Black Panther player. So if you guys know a better combo, let me know down in the comments, and I'll pin it if it is a cool combo. Show off those fighting skills, everyone. Black Panther's ultimate ability is called Bast's Descent. Summon Bast, pouncing forward, dealing damage, and attaching a Vibranium mark to hit enemies, while refreshing Spirit Rend. So this ability is pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to quick use Spirit Rend to prove that it does refresh that. Bast comes out and runs forward, hitting anyone in its path, and attaches a Vibranium mark on them. That is it. It is nothing crazy. It just allows you to mark a bunch of people and do decent amounts of damage. I've seen people use it as an entry move. I've seen people use it as an exit move. I've seen it used as people just using it to poke someone for some reason. It's a pretty versatile ult that doesn't do a whole lot except expand on his kit. So do with it what you will. Actually, don't just use it to poke people. That's really stupid. Just don't do that. Black Panther has one team-up ability with magic called Dimensional Shortcut. When magic is on the field, Black Panther can tap into limbo and rewind a few seconds back to a previous position. After passing through limbo, Black Panther will gain bonus health based on missing health. Magic doesn't need to do anything to activate this ability besides be on the team, and once she's on the team, you can see Black Panther gets a new ability. Pushing it sends him to a position he was back in time, and he generates bonus shield. When he's at pretty much full health, the shield isn't much. And when he's really low, the shield is also not that much, but it's a lot more than it was before. This is actually a pretty decent ability for characters like Black Panther who thrive on assassinating people. And it's especially good for Black Panther because, like I said, he doesn't always have the best time getting out of situations. This is a get out of situations button. And that is everything you need to know about Black Panther. What do you guys think about Black Panther? Do you think he needs a buff? I personally think he's a little underpowered and not going to be used that much. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. And hey, if you liked the video and want to see more, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, as I'm going to be putting out more Marvel Rivals content as the days goes on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.